going to show you my favorite place in Prague, and this is Vyšehrad. So I love it because it has everything what I'm into. It has a cemetery, the historical place. It has a lot of legends and a lot of louder people, as you can see. So from the Czech language, Vyšehrad means that the castle, which one is higher. They just call it like that, but it's not. In the past, they had the impression that Vyšehrad was upper the Prague castle, but Vyšehrad hill is not a higher. According to legend, it was established by the legendary Duke of Prague. That duke had 3 daughters. All daughters, yes, they had magic superpowers, and the first daughter, the Kazi, she was a Slavic helper. And second one, it was a Teta, and the Teta, it was something like a Slavic medium. She was able to speak with the souls and with the ghosts. And the last one, the youngest, it was Libushe. And the Libushe was able to predict the future. After the death of the Duke of Prague, and Libushe became the ruler. Unfortunately, Libushe, she had problems with the male population of her kingdom. Therefore, she decided to get married, and she saw her husband in her vision. So on this is a statue from the end of the 19th century from Basilic, and here is exactly Libushe, and just look at this, how he represented her. Yes, like a romantic woman, and which able to predict the future. But I really think that she was really strong, and she was as a kind of warrior, and probably for her it was a really big problem to realize that she needs to get married to the someone. According to the legend, she saw her husband in her vision, and therefore she told the legations that they need to find a man with the name of Przemysl who plowed the ground. So it was really interesting choice for the Slavic princess, actually. Well, in any case, the male legacy found Przemysl plowman, and proclaimed him that he was chosen by the princess as her husband and as a future king of the Slavic tribes. This is a story about the Libushe and her husband Przemysl plowman. They were first legendary rulers who established a Czech first royal dynasty, Přemyslovci. By the way, in the American movie, I think it's a Slavic queen. She was presented as a lesbian. So who knows, actually. The park is most statues like that from Basilic, and let's check them. Exactly to the diagonal. It's the statue of Vysehrad and Šárka. So this statue also from the Basilic, as the rest of the statues of here. Yeah. Vysehrad I, Šárka, it was actually 2 lovers, And during the war between Czech women and Czech men, according to the legend, it was a war after when Vyšehrad died, and woman society, they didn't accept the Přemysl as a legitimate ruler. So basically it was like a war between matriarchat and the patriarchat. And Šárka just unexpected fell in love to this Vysehrad, and both were died because society didn't accept them. So during the war between the girls and men, of course, patriarchat won, guys won, and here, exactly near Vyšehrad, here is a statue, is Lumir and his song. The Lumir, it was a legendary bard who didn't want to sing during the celebrating during the man won the war. That is actually really interesting why they with the whistleback represents the Lumir with his song, and the song represents the young naked girl. Who knows? The statue is a little bit boring, so it's just like here is a statue of two legendary warriors during the war with I think German tribes. So the boy and Slav boy. Basically, historians they don't know about that legends. That these persons from these legends existed. Who knows? Now we can tell that it's just a legend because archaeologists they didn't find any proofs that here it was a Slavic tribes on the Vyšehrad around 6th or 8th centuries. But I have one idea that it could be just they were Celts, and the chronicler just changed their name. Who knows? Maybe one day we will know more about this, because Vyšehrad still today is a really famous. Let's go and enjoy some archaeological tour. Here you can see archaeological excavation. It was built for the king, which was able to go to the basilic through that bridge and stay hidden for others. And here is the rests, so let's take a look. Okay, now I will show you the rest of another basilic. It's basically it's this one, the basilic or the St. Lawrence, Basilica svatého Vavřince. He's the entrance, and of course it just rests by the wall. I think it's the original one, not from the Roman time period, probably, maybe early Gothic. Yeah. So here you can see the Thomas from the 11th century. Of course, here you can see copies, but originals there in the museum. want to show you the rest of the palace. So just look at this. So do you see this one? Yes, so this is the rest of the walls of the palace of Vyšehrad, the royal palace. What do you think? Cool? Yeah, honestly not really big one, but it was enough. So as you can see, the Vyšehrad is a really famous place here. So maybe next time I will go here evening where it will nobody here. Yes, definitely. Or early morning. So thank you for the watching and have a nice day. Bye.